Welcome back to Saturday night in the OP Super Speedway Saturday Night Buttkicker Unlimited Truck Series Season 18, round number 3. The men's mental health 250. Sponsored by Andrew Schroeder. Big shout out to Andrew out there. We're at Daytona here tonight. Apparently I had a U instead of a Y. So it's called Daytona here. But anyway, Daytona 08 presented to y'all by MaxspeedTV. Of course, myself, Joshua Medlock, Stephen Lane up here in the booth with me tonight. Stephen, you're still trying to wake up, but you know, we've been watching these guys practice out here, and they've been throwing some dirt. Now, well, it looks like Anthony is actually still doing it with that new update. Now, that gravel, the dirt, everything gets on that track. That could cause problems.
Yeah, if I'm reading everything correctly, it should clear off for practice. After practice is over, it should clear off. Now, we have seen some drivers driving through that just to see what it does, and well, you know, our sponsor tonight, Andrew Schroeder, took a header into the outside wall after hitting it. So yeah. I'm kind of curious to see how they react, you know, especially after a wreck or, you know, somebody does run through the infield in the grass and comes back out. I'm kind of anxious to see what the dynamics does.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting to see how that all will play out. You know, is it really going to affect them? You know, as much as we're seeing in practice, you know, of course, race time, they're all going to be pretty much jumping together. So, you know, that could definitely be definitely an issue. Now, of course, you know, we're back into the season, Steven. So, you know, one fast repair, unlimited GWC attempts up to the now racing 15. Take a look at the free race analytics here, Steven. Track temp is 117 degrees, so it is pretty warm out there on the track. And track with the fuel load, the new track conditions now with the debris, the track temp. Oh boy, this is just really going to throw a dinger into things.
Well, the track temp, you know, does always play a factor, and even at old Daytona, but again, you know, it's just these guys are used to running at a high track temp, so I don't really foresee a lot of issues as far as that's concerned. So these guys are still running around, you know, at a fairly decent pace, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, they're 47.817, 47.859, and then Chris Bundy at a 47.900 even. Of course, that's, you know, in the draft. It's pretty much what we're going to see throughout the race out here tonight. 100 laps, 250 miles, no stages, straight up racing. Unlimited tires. Of course, 45% fuel, 20 laps roughly on fuel, somewhere around that ballpark. Pit road, 60 miles an hour with a pace speed of 70. Of course, the older surface of Daytona uses a little bit more tires than the newer surface. So, not much, but you can still tell the difference. But they have unlimited tires, so that shouldn't even be a problem as Anthony goes across the grass, hits the outside wall, and does a little bit of flipping out there. But, you know, these guys are going to be getting into qualifying here, and we'll actually be able to see if that all clears up, you know, when we get into qualifying. That'll determine really everything.
Yeah, and I think that's what they're doing, is they're just testing that theory of, okay, is it going to clear? It should clear between practice and qualify, and then whatever happens from qualify to race, it'll stay out there.
Yeah. All right, we're looking at it here, folks. Tomorrow night, the CFM Super Speedway Monkeys. All right, broadcasted by Stephen Lane right here on MaxspeedTV. I believe you said they're at Atlanta, right?
Yep, so we are doing 100 laps at Atlanta. I think they have 2 fast repairs, 2 GWCs. And, yeah, it's going to be a good race. You know, David O and them over there do a great job, and looking forward to broadcasting that. Might have a special co-announcer in the booth with us tomorrow night. We don't know yet.
Okay, all right. Is his name Wags?
Well, Wags said he was probably going to be there, but we may have another. I kind of forgot about Wags, but.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see exactly what happens tomorrow night, but we're going to get into qualifying here, Steven. So we're going to go ahead and step aside here and, play the national anthem provided by Madison Rising. So, folks, hang tight. We will be right back.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket train, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the frame, and the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight to remain the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. Stand of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, and the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
Well, we're back, folks, and we're little scared about what could happen out here on the track. We was looking at it, and Steven, that debris did not clear. So
Nope.
it is going to go from practice to qualifying, qualifying to race time. As we're on Vicente, you can see that dirt and stuff there at on the bottom left when he passed it. This is definitely going to be interesting, to say the least. That's just keeping it. Logan York. Oh, yeah. Thank you, bud. Yes. Yeah. Feeling much better. Sort of. Still coughing a little bit.
He says as he coughs a lung up.
Yeah, right. Still coughing a little bit. Trying to get the stuff up out of my lungs. But other than that, I'm not running no fever. Still, still doing a lot better. Of course, with Steven's help last Saturday, without his help, I don't know if I would have even been able to hang about like I did. I know I did a lot of talking last Saturday, Steven, but you were still there. You're helping me out a lot, and like I said, if you hadn't have been here, I'd have been in some serious trouble.
it'd have been rough on you for sure. I mean, you were, man, having all three of those at the same time is not fun.
No, it ain't. Well, qualifying is underway. Right now, Sean Stevens up at the top spot. Nice to see old Gabe out here with us on a Saturday, Mr. Gabe Butler. Love to see him out here. Looks like qualifying is over with already, and it looks like Sean Stevens is going to be our pole setter here tonight. So let me see here if I can find Mr. Stevens, and I got him right here. Let's go get him up here. Sean Stevens, buddy, got a copy?
Gotcha.
Hey, man, well, you're going to grab the pole out here tonight with the bumpy Daytona. Of course, with that new feature they got going on out there here, with all that dirt and stuff, they can get on the track. How do you think that's going to affect the racing, per se, here this evening?
Well, during practice, I was driving through it. I really didn't notice the difference, but some guys did.
Okay. All right, well, congratulations on the pole. You got that out of the way. 100 laps out here tonight. What do you have a strategy, or just survive like it is every other Saturday?
It is survival like every other Saturday.
Survival like every other Saturday. All righty. Well, do you have a game plan?
That I do not. Just survive.
No game plan, just survive. All righty. Well, Steven, real quick, anything for Sean?
Nah, I mean, was that whole thing, they just trying to see if it cleared between the practice and the qualified? Was that, because that's kind of what I was understanding, but
yeah, they just want to throw out there and see if it would make any difference and see what happens.
okay.
All righty. Well, Sean, awesome job out there tonight on the pole here at the bumpy Daytona of 08, man. Go get ready, get set, and go fast, turn left, buddy. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Well, that is Stevens. So, let's get him on the grid here, shall we? Sean Stevens grabbing the pole out here tonight with a 51.474. Of course, that's just qualifying times. Race time's going to be totally different than what we're seeing there. But congratulations to Sean on pole out here tonight. Mr. Gabe Butler going to start on the outside of him in second. Vicente Guerrero third. Scott Wise in fourth. Andy Brigante fifth. Richard Coon sixth. Josh Ball seventh. John Guerrero in eighth. Casey Pfeiffer in ninth. Good qualifying lap there by Casey. And Stephen Luttrell in 10th. James Barrett 11th. Nicholas Wing 12th. Alex Green 13th. Thomas Lockwood 14th. John Dion 15th. Mr. Bevel Winningham, the Chevrolet Green Flag MaxspeedTV sponsor, right there in 16th. Craig Martin in 17th. Logan York not qualified. Stephen, he's going to start in 18th. Already one win on the season. Stephen Miles in 19th. The Wrecking Street Brands in 20th. Oh, come on, ATVO. Stop acting up. Anthony English, 21st. Ernie Williams Jr., 22nd. Brian Miskell Jr., 23rd. There is a hiccup with his number, but we'll get to that in a minute. Dustin Loxton in 24th. Steve Rod at 25th. Mark Mann, 26th. Rick Sanchez, 27th. Dennis Shepard, 28th. Andrew Schroeder, our sponsor here tonight. Big shout out to Andrew on sponsoring the race here this evening. 29th, Chris Bundy in 30th. Douglas Johnson, 31st. Mike Edgerton, 32nd. And well, that's going to do it.
32 truck field. Pretty good turnout.
Yep. 32 is better, and I think, than 57.
Yep. Definitely.
Flags, Daniel Parent, Ginger Parent, Eric Donna, Logan York, Stephen Lane, SB, Freddie Kennedy, all out in the chat already here tonight. Hit that like button, folks. We only got 2 likes. We should have about 20 likes out there already here tonight.
Chat flag.
Well, he... All about messaging.
Yeah, he says I was asking for his autograph. He'll sign autographs later.
Oh, okay. Well, here we go. First time pace cars off the way here tonight. The OP Super Speedway Buttkicker Limited Truck Series. Here we go. Chevrolet and Green out for the first time, folks. Buggity, buggity, buggity. We're racing here tonight at the 08 of Bumpy Daytona.
Gabe Butler started on pit road, so...
Okay, that's probably a smart move by Gabe. Hasn't been out here a lot. I don't think he was the only one that did. Chris Bundy did as well. John Dion also did. Interesting. All right, turn down the volume there on iRacing OBS. Anyway, right here, yeah, it went up into the red.
Mike Edgerton is blinking out.
Oh no, Mr. Mike. Back here running in 23rd in the 56. Yeah, that's not good. Hopefully be able to get it under control. Already a lot of side by side. I mean, we're only 2 laps into the race on the backstretch. Oh, Andy Brigante.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if he got pushed down there or what, but he is not able to get back up on the track. There they go. They kind of let him in.
They finally got back up there, but he fell back all the way to 18. Might even have some new people out there watching here tonight. A lot of people have been asking me on where I play cornhole at, what actually I do on my free time at night, and I sent them a link to tonight. So they may be out there. People I play at the Baker and Fort Smith and Panama. So glad to have all of y'all out there. They may not be talking, but they may be out there. Oh no, there's Monkey. Or Donkey.
Yep. Donkey.
Dylan out there here tonight. How you doing, buddy? Miss Mara out there as well. How you doing, Mara? And Vicente leading the lap here. Sean, he did not get a lap led. Scott Wise has led a lap, and that's the only 2 leaders we've had so far. Sean back to 3rd.
Oh, we were 3 wide for a second back here.
Ooh, where at?
Still running kind of 3 wide, but Dustin Longston, Mike Edgerton, and Andy Brigante.
Yep, we're going to jump back here and take a look at it. And Andy's up close to that outside wall. Gotta be careful up there. Any slight movement, that wall grabs a hold of you. It will not let go. Guys screaming down the back stretch, down into turn number 3, the middle of 3 and 4. I'll be screaming out of 4 here in just a second. Whoa, yeah, 31. Oh, here we go. Oh, save it, guys. Save it. 31. That was it? Out Wise? Oh, that's cockpit. Don't want to go. Yeah, 31 on the truck, but 950, supposed to be the 950. That is Scott Wise.
Looking at a lot of bobbing and weaving throughout the field. Of course, this is bumpy Daytona, so
yep.
You're going to get that a lot here, honestly.
Josh Ball up front now. Sort of, kind of. Battling Scott Wise. And and it's gonna be, oh boy, that got Josh loose, and man, Josh was able to hold on, but right behind Ball is Vicente. Then you have John Guerrero, Alex Green, Casey Pfeiffer.
Wax, give him.
Oh, what a move.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I seen that too. Ooh. Wags giving me a hard time, so I'm gonna throw it right back at him. Hey, I got a OP win though, brother.
Oh!
Shots fired.
Oh! Whoa, that was wow. Well, all right, looking at lap number 70 here, folks. Now,
Hey, Mama Medlock out there.
There's Mama. Oh, Emma, my niece is down there. I forgot. Down there with
oh yeah,
my brother and my mom. So their palm. Pull me in the. Oh, we're wrecking. We're wrecking. Oh,
yes,
ball,
we are.
Ball. No yellow. No yellow yet. We're about to have one though. All right, give me a second.
There
I'll
it is.
pull you up.
Yellow is out.
Yeah. Let's find out really where it all started, but I think it happened up here with Ball. Let's give it a little bit of a oh, Alex Green was even in the mix here too. Let's do a chase view here and find out. There's where Vicente, oh, Vicente made a move down to the bottom. I don't know, did he get shoved down there? Oh, he got shoved down there by the 59 and got him all bent out of shape. And then the 59 got all squirrely, and, well, that just set the stage for big wreck happening. And, you know, you have everybody going around. It looks like James Mayer going around there. I think they were even still wrecking there in the back, but that is what happened. Yeah, my niece down there, Emma. Been a while, long time since I've seen her. So who was we bringing up? The 06.
Yep.
That is Tonto.
Yep. Ooh, so there was a little mixture of several different things there. The 59 did give him a pretty good shove, but the one came in behind and gave him a tap, but a little bit off center, and it got him loose as well. So,
oh yeah.
You know, Josh Ball went up into the wall.
Well, he's down there with Nicholas Wing. Is Wing out on track?
Yes.
Wonder if he's spotting for Wing. I know you're out there.
Well, he says he's in Team 7. He ain't got nothing to do, so.
Yeah, I know you. Yeah, I seen you down there. So yeah, give me a minute. I mean, we've got. Oh, lap number 10. We're averaging our first caution at about lap 9, lap 10. So we ended up hitting it right here. You're not spotting for him. Okay. All right. Well, 23 out there right now watching and 5 likes. So glad to have everybody out there. Let's go ahead and get Zonto up here. I mean, why not? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. I think Steve had already pulled him up here. So Hey Zonto, how you doing, buddy? I see I got your message in Discord, man. So hopefully everybody's okay. And
Yeah.
then you missed the start here, but you've seen kind of already kind of what's going on the track here with that new update. What do you like or dislike about it?
The cars are definitely a lot looser. When someone gets on the apron, it'll kick up a lot of dirt. Even when someone goes up high near the wall, it's going to kick up a lot of dirt. I would say now, since like you clip the apron, you get a lot looser.
Huh. Okay. Well, got
You know, I
that,
did notice that on Thursday night as well, Josh.
got that debris on the track, and therefore it's going to get on your tires.
Yeah, yeah, getting down below the yellow line, you have to be really, I mean, just very, very small movements with the inputs, or yeah, I noticed that with some of the guys Thursday night.
So we blame the guys that race with controllers, right?
Wow.
Don't we always?
Hey, nobody can blame me this race.
Oh,
I have
man.
a clean slate today.
Adrian Sato, folks, for y'all don't know, he races with a controller. We still don't know how he does it, but he is one of the very few that I can actually say that can control the vehicle pretty well with literally no force feedback whatsoever. Oh, man.
It's more based on sound. You hear when the tires start screeching. You can start seeing like the movement of the car if you're feeling you're starting getting a little bit loose. So it's a lot more visual and audio cues you got to listen for.
A lot better than I can do. I have force feedback, and I can still barely run. It seems like.
I mean, I tried it with a wheel. I'm okay with it. I wouldn't say I'm the best with it, but a lot of these guys out here racing with that are experienced with a wheel, it's a talent.
Yeah. It's a talent just in itself, and it's a talent racing with a controller. So, everybody has their own cup of tea and their own cup of coffee, and when it comes to racing, so whatever you're used to and whatever you can use comfortably and still be safe. I mean, that works out, but they're going to be firing it up back here. Coming to lap number 12 here, guys. Vicente Guerrero, Kuhn, Pfeiffer, Weiss, Stevens, Winningham, Lockwood, Edgerton, Luttrell, and Green. Alex Green there running out our top 10. Still a long way to go, but, a lot can happen in 90 laps. And here we go, Chevrolet Green back out here tonight. John Guerrera just got a black flag for some reason.
Let me see.
That was right on the restart, so it looks like it was just cleared.
Might have been a passing under yellow.
It's possible.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I think he was trying to get that damage repaired and
Ended up getting popped.
yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, Vicente and Pfeiffer. Now, Zonto, we have been watching Pfeiffer. I think he started I think it was like toward the end of last season and then really got into this season, but we've been watching Pfeiffer throughout the seasons. And, man, oh, no, and then speaking of Pfeiffer, now he's blinking. But anyway. Yeah.
Announcers Kurt.
Yeah, right. He's been doing really good for being one of the newest guys that is with OP, and he's really proven himself.
He has. I would say definitely like how when I started, I was a lot more aggressive. He has been late last season and so far early this season, but I feel like he can definitely take some time and definitely start winning some of these races, and his racing will improve.
Mom, did you really have to do that?
Yep, she did, and Josh is getting old. What can we say?
Happy birthday, Joshua.
Oh, golly. Well, it ain't till tomorrow, so...
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, so... I don't have a broadcast.
Look about Piper. He just took the lead.
Yep. Yeah, can he lead a lap? That's good. You know, lead a lap's bonus points. So, you know, maybe he can hold off Guerrero, but Guerrero's not going to make it easy on him. And Richard Coon up here, too, at the 47. It looks like Guerrero got another lap. That's going to be number 8 under his belt. As a mod, you keep things equal. No, you don't. You're taking my mama's side.
Josh, when you gonna realize them women folks stick together?
Right. Well, she said, boy moms have to stick together. Apparently, she's got 2 boys, and of course, my mom's got me and my brother. So, you know, but yeah, 38 tomorrow.
Hey, you flip those numbers around, you're 83.
I don't even want to talk about it. Don't even go there. Today is 17-year wedding anniversary. So.
Congratulations.
Flip mine around, I'm 94.
You're already 104, so what's the
I
difference?
feel like it. Ooh, 965 down on the apron.
965. That is gonna be
Chris Bundy. He kind of popped down on the apron.
Oh, there he is. I found him. There he is.
And you know, Andrew can vouch for me on this bumpy Daytona. There is no smooth lane out there.
There it's not. I would say probably that if you really want to talk about one more smooth, it's definitely that high lane, but
Even then,
I mean, you're almost up into the wall. The wall is all concrete. It's not a safer barrier. You're not going to just slightly bounce off of it. If you get up into that wall, you can have steering damage. And that's gonna wreck your entire race.
One thing we do got to watch out for, guys, here, especially here at this track. I mean, you got to watch out for at any super speedway is the. Yeah,
here we go.
Seen that. Yep. And a couple of drivers off into
almost went up and over.
Even Miles.
Yep, and Chris Bundy. And the yellow is out on that. So, you know, they were off the racing surface, which is a little weird that the yellow came out, but 2 cars were involved in that. Even Miles and Chris Bundy. Let's see here if we can get a better look at really what happened. Seen the 3, that was Alex Green. I think he popped the wall and come right back down right into the 965 of Chris Bundy. And unfortunately, Stephen Miles, or the 8, yeah, Stephen was right there, and there was nothing Stephen could have done. It was just the innocent bystander on that one.
Yeah, and it's a shame. Also, a little shout out to Bundy's paint scheme. If nobody doesn't know, that's Mark Martin's his 2006 Scott's truck's paint scheme. Won about 5 races in that truck.
Right. See here, I wonder if they'll come down pit road, guys. They've been out here at about 8 laps. I mean, would you just, it's still early, would you just go ahead and come down and get fuel?
Absolutely. You want to fill it up max way. You don't know when this might be the last caution you're going to have all race. We've had races where we go green all the way. And having as much fuel as possible with these short fuel tanks. Every drop of fuel counts.
45% fuel. You know, that's not a lot of fuel either to start with. Steven, you've raced here too. You know it. Andrew, you do it all the time whenever you can. So, you know, 45% fuel, that truck's already light. And then as you burn that fuel off, it gets lighter and lighter. And the biggest, how you can tell the difference, and you can, you know, quote me if I'm wrong, is that truck gets a lot whirlier in the rear end as that fuel unloads.
That's true. And even when drivers don't take tires during green light pit stops, the truck gets a lot looser.
Gosh, yeah, my niece's birthday's Monday, so happy birthday to her. Yeah, anniversary, my birthday, my niece's birthday, all right in a row.
You know what? It's everybody's birthday.
Yep.
Not mine. I ain't having no more.
Vicente Guerrero, Richard Coon, Scott Wise, Gabe Butler. Like I said, nice to see Gabe back out here racing. Casey Pfeiffer, John Stevens, Thomas Lockwood, Bubba Winningham, Stephen Luttrell, Andrew Schroeder, Craig Martin, Rick Sanchez, Alex Green, Dustin Logston, Mike Edgerton. That's rounding out the top 15 after this round of pit stops. Lights are still on the pace car here. And I believe Casey has led 2 laps. Gabe up into the 4th spot. Qualified second. Started on pit road. And he's already up there into that 4th position. That just shows the caliber of racer Gabe is.
He's lucky. Nah, Gabe is a good driver. He gets out there and he battles. I've run with him, and you know, last season, you know, on Wednesday night, made the playoffs. My first season with Wednesday nights, and Gabe was out there running, and he done a good job. He threw a couple blocks on me, kept me from moving up, but that's all right. I forgive him, I guess.
Well, chrome horn next time.
Yep.
Andrew knows all about the chrome horn, don't you, buddy?
Maybe not.
He don't know what brakes are, I can assure you that.
Hey, who needs brakes when you're up front?
Wow. Oh, man. Well, solid racing so far here by these guys. We'll go ahead real quick. Lap 20, 2 cautions, 5 laps. Still 81 laps to go, so a lot can happen. 8 lead changes so far. That number will drastically go up. Who has, unfortunately, had to use a fast repair here tonight? Well, we've had Mr. Ball and John Guerrera has used theirs. It looks like everybody else is still good to go.
When I was coming into here, there was an issue after the first caution with Josh Ball, and apparently he had no damage on the truck, but iRacing was going to park him for the damage, so he had to use his fast repair.
Oh man. And to answer your question, Wags, I quit running Saturday night just mostly because I couldn't avoid other people's stuff. And it's you know, it's frustrating. I mean, Andrew can probably be right there with me when I say this. It's when you're frustrated, it's no fun being out there. You know, when you're just getting caught up in everything. You're not causing anything. You're just getting caught up in everything, and it's just no fun to race that way.
Been there before, done that, so you know. Oh, green flag has already flown. We're coming out of turn number 2 here. Kuhn up front. Pfeiffer there in second. I think Kuhn's on the outside, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, 765 of Pfeiffer dropping it down to the bottom. Ooh.
He's going to get some help from Vicente here in just a second.
Whoa.
Here we go.
Good, fellas. Oh, no, this is a big one. Yep. Oh, here we go. Yep, we got drivers going down pit road, cutting into the grass. Anthony didn't pay the lawn care bill tonight. Big wreck. Oh, I said it. Gotta watch out for the big one. This was a semi-big one. This wasn't a big one, but this was a semi-big one.
Ed is out there says he's been a victim of Zonto's chrome horn.
Well, let's see
Wagner
here.
knows nothing.
Let's see here. Really.
Come on, Wags. Come back and join us, man. We missed you.
See what happened here. Looks like the 15 come up. Nah, he was trying to get up there to the back bumper of the 765, and as the 765 moved up, come back down, Vicente was right there, caught him at on that right rear, and that just upset both of them. And well, unfortunately, Vicente is going to get it. Thomas Lockwood is going to get it. Steve Luttrell, Scott Wise. Might be easier to go through who was not involved in this. The 965 of Chris Bundy.
Wow.
So I had to. Sorry, Chris. Greg Martin.
You know what?
Dana
I think that was caused by the new update. I think if this was the older or the newer Daytona,
Mm-hmm.
and you take away all that extra particles, I think Vicente saves it.
You think so?
Yeah, definitely.
But then, yet he did slightly overcorrect, so it could be either or.
They saved the big ones for entering pit road, Ginger says. Well, she's not wrong.
And to answer your question, yes, Dana did make it through unscathed on that.
Barely.
Barely, but he did.
Yep. Hey, that's all that matters. And that's, that's making it through unscathed and winning your first race as well, folks. I am proud of him, Mr. Steven, doing that. But he was in the right spot at the right time, and that happened. I don't even think he still even believes he won that race.
You know, I like I said, and I'll keep saying this, and you know, there was net code between me and Seabass, and if he's watching or if he's out there or watches this, I do feel bad that the net code happened, because I was content finishing right behind him. When Zach and Dave Hunt got into each other,
Yeah.
I knew it was going to be close, and you know, Harold Rothery was right behind me as well, and he was pushing the living far out of me. But you know, like you said, I was just in the right place at the right time, and I was the first one to cross the line. So yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, a win's a win, and it felt good. You know, I wouldn't say I would give it back, but you know, if things played out different, I'd have been happy where I was at. You know what I mean? So.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But it was good, and it felt good to get that first one under my belt. It wasn't just my first OP win; it was my first iRacing win.
Right? Yeah. Right. Yep. Yeah. And I agree with all of y'all about, you know, on a repave. I think he would have saved it. Even with the new update, I think he would have been able to get it back under control. But you know, an abrasive track like old Daytona, it's bumpy. You got all the dirt and stuff on the track. Ugh. Boom, Shepard, Sanchez, Green, Pfeiffer, Martin, Winningham, Bundy, Johnson, Logston. That's our top 10 here, coming to lap number 25. So right at the quarter of the way here of the race. Again, a big shout out to Andrew Schroeder here, sponsoring tonight's race here at the 08 of Daytona, the Men's Mental Health 250. Again, a big shout out to you, Andrew. Speaking of Mr. Andrew, running back here in the 19th spot at the present time. Mr. Gabe right behind him in 20th. Rada, Miles, Seabrands just kind of going through the rest of some of the rest of the field here. But a long way to go, guys. Zonto Lane up here in the booth with me tonight. So,
Well, Andrew, I gotta ask, have you run the Xfinity since the update?
I have not.
I'm just wondering if they fixed that bump draft issue, because those things are horrible bump drafting right now, or they were.
They were. I would say definitely an issue, if I could say for the trucks, is that when you get far off somebody's rear end, it takes a while to get the draft. It takes a long time.
Yeah. Green flag's back out.
yep. Chevy Land green. Don't forget to put the Chevy Land in there.
Yeah, I forget. I'm old. I'm sorry.
Surprisingly, looks like Scott Wise and Vicente might lose the pack. They were tandeming to get back to the field. They were getting green.
Scott Wise
Just
is one
over a
lap
second
down.
behind. True.
Yeah.
I believe Vicente is still in the lead lap.
Yeah,
He is.
Vicente's up in 28th, Lockwood 29th. Lockwood is the last driver on the lead lap.
Oh yeah, struggling with that car, man. Poor Lockwood.
Yeah. And, oh, it looks like he's walking the dog. All right, getting back up toward the front, though, Mr. Rick Winningham. That is Rick Sanchez, for everybody that does not know.
Oh, yeah. Lockwood is having some major issues.
Yeah, it looks like he's walking the dog. Screaming out of two here, side by side. Screaming meanies.
Now, I wonder, I'm just asking, he didn't go in to get any repairs done.
He might have been a lap down, and he wanted to stay out.
Possibility.
He might be hoping for precaution.
Dennis Shepard got a lap led just now. Started 28. Running up in the front. Right up ahead of the 5 at the moment. Bubba Winningham in the 66. Alex Green. Richard Kuhn in the Skittles car. Yeah, Derek, you're right. A lot of race left for Lockwood to catch back up. Yeah, you're right.
Now, if I would say that the next big-time champion, I would say, but besides, our regulars like Mark Mann.
Oh, Lockwood's wrecking. He hit the wall hard, single car, so there won't be, and he's clear of the track, so.
But I believe Dana Shepard is going to be the next first-time champion.
You think so?
I believe so. He runs up front all the time. He's clean most of the races. He just gets bad luck right at the end.
Yeah, it gets caught up into usually the last lap wreck, basically, is what you're, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
But
totally.
he's always consistent. He's always right there.
Well, yeah, I mean, he is consistent. He's consistently caught up in the last lap wreck. Sorry, I had to. Sorry, Dana. I love you, buddy.
Hey, it might be a reverse drinks.
Yeah, right. Maybe I need to stop talking about him, and maybe he'll, you know how it works out, Zonto. I'll start talking about somebody, and he'll get a little wiggly up front.
Track.
21 out there tuning in right now, 6 likes. Glad to see everybody out there tuning in. We do appreciate it. A lot of racing left. Coming to lap number 30 here momentarily. Of course, like I said, there is no stages, so these guys have got to just race it up on green and then bank on yellows, guys. I mean, that's really what it boils down to. Oh, and survive. The first thing, they got to survive.
Well, Thomas did come in. He did take his fast repair, so he's coming back out. Stephen Luttrell is still on pit road in his box.
As long as I don't say his name, he'll be all right. Yeah. That's how it usually starts.
Well, no, it starts by him interviewing somebody.
Oh, yeah, that happened a lot. That happened to PK Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, man. 3 wide. Oh, golly. Here we go. Is that on the outside? Oh, somebody popped the wall. That is the 56. Yeah, that's Mike. Falling back. Man, 3 wide as he was falling back there. You know, 3 wide looks easy at bumpy Daytona, but it's not.
No.
It is not easy. It's scary, actually.
Honestly, going 3 wide, you want to do that at the final turn. You don't want to do it any other time.
Yeah, you want to pull a Peter or an Anthony or even a Zonto. I've seen Zonto do it many times. Zonto's done it on lap 1. Hey, you can't deny it. You can't deny it.
Sometimes you have to test it out. You have to test the waters. You got to see how it feels with each different track condition. But most of the time, coming out of turn 2, that's when you want to go 3 wide.
Get it on the.
Oh,
we're wrecking. Here we go.
Oh,
big wreck.
no.
Big wreck. Oh.
Look like Sanchez,
Oh,
Bubba,
Donna.
Derek, or
Donna.
not Donna.
Dana.
Dana. See, Derek, see what he does? This is what he does. Gets everybody all jacked up.
I'm blaming it on Derek now. Blame this one on Derek Donna. All right. So, where did it start? Oh, right there with Bubba. I think Bubba might have got a little too wiggly. Looked like a worm that didn't want to be picked up.
Yeah, he got loose coming out before.
Yeah, he did. He got loose and then right down into the 17. That upset him. That put him right into the right rear quarter panel of Dana Shepherd. Oh, man. Pfeiffer going to get involved. Bubba goes for a ride. Oh,
I think Nick Ring got... I think Nick just got through that.
let me see here. Yeah,
He slid right through them.
if I can find out.
He's all in the back.
Yeah, Alex Green. Oh, golly, this even took out Alex and... Oh, golly.
A lot of fast pairs being used.
Alex Green. The 5. It even took out the front
Just clips
two.
Rick.
Yeah. Jeez.
Watch, you'll see Nick
Ooh.
right through.
Mike Edgerton, and then you said Nick. How in the world did
Look at
Nicholas
that!
Wing do that? Wow!
He learns from me. He learns how to get through them.
Golly!
Wow.
Sometimes it's the luck of the Irish.
Gosh! I'd have to change my drawers after that one. Man, what a move by Wing. Zonto, I could literally say this now. He winged it.
Hey, Josh.
It's in the name.
Oh, my
Ginger
brother said the same thing. He
Yeah,
winged
and
it.
Ginger's inappropriate joke of the night, but the fat chicks bounced.
Ah. Is it an earthquake? I think we're having an earthquake.
Wow. Oh, little hiccup on pit road, it looks like. Somebody got black flagged.
That was Mike Edgerton.
Yeah. Did he get black flag coming down pit road, or
Well,
Yeah.
did he?
I believe so. I believe it's 55.
That'd be 56.
No, pit road speed 60.
60.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he hit it going 100. Oh, wait, no,
Yeah.
that's the live view. My bad.
No, something happened. Well, it got cleared, whatever it was.
Oh, it might have been passing.
It could have been another one.
Yeah, it was.
Bad.
Yeah, here in OP, we typically use, we clear black flags entering pit road.
Yeah.
Because we want to catch the pace cars fast. We don't want to spend too much time, waiting for people to come up that were involved in the wreck or slow down for the wreck. or people that somehow got through the wreck and then they have to wait all the way from the front end of the pack all the way to the rear.
Yeah, I will clear this up. I know there's people out there talking about Dana Shepard's the fat chick's paint on his car. It's a shocks and accessories company, is what it is. That's the name of the company. So I want to clear that up about that. And somebody is off in the grass there. I don't know who that is, as I'm on Dana here, but that is actually what it is. We joke about it, but we love picking on Shepard. You want to see semi? Oh, that would be fun to watch 18-wheelers race. I know they have bus racing, but they don't have it on iRacing, so...
I believe they made a PlayStation 2 game of that. I mean, well, not couple years ago, but several years ago. I remember seeing a semi-truck race.
Really? I know you could watch it on, what do you call it? YouTube a lot.
Oh yeah, it's big down south.
They used to have them at Muskogee at Thunderbird Speedway before it was a dirt track at the half mile, and it was always fun to watch.
Oh my God! Imagine semis at Daytona, Talladega.
Oh yeah.
Woo.
So to answer your question, that was Casey Pfeiffer off in the grass. Yeah. He was coming back out, and I think he just got on the throttle a little too hard in the on the apron.
Ooh. Well, here we go. Coming back to the Chevrolet green flag. Coming to lap 35. Kuhn Martin up front. Row 1. Here we go. And Chevrolet green back out once again here this evening. Richard Kuhn, that's going to be 8 laps now for him. Craig Martin in the 961, a brand new driver to the series.
Well, welcome, Craig.
Yep, 961, and you got Chris Bundy, who I called Ted earlier.
Oh my God.
Yeah, in the 965, you also have, let's see who is the other new one. Pfeiffer is new. Now, Sean Dion, though, I've seen Sean before, but he's in the 814, and then Scott Wise is in the 950. But we've seen Scott.
Now, is Scott Wise the NASCAR driver?
Oh, if that's the same one or not. Good question.
Hey, maybe we should bring him to the booth.
But he's got some damage on his truck right now, so he is way off pace.
Maybe he's an American theater actor and dancer.
Maybe. Oh, you know what? It's not Scott Wise. I'm thinking Josh Wise.
Oh.
Okay.
But there is a Scott Wise, spelled the exact same, that is an American theater actor and dancer. So.
The more you know. Now, I would say I'm pretty surprised that a lot of these drivers are still going double wide while
single file
had multiple big wrecks.
Yeah, well, you know, it is super speedway racing, Zonto. You know, they're just going to hammer down and go fast, turn left, and try not to hit the wall. So.
Yeah, but I see them giving a lot.
Oh, 3 wide. Oh, man, that is up here. Round Bubba. Oh, we're going to have a 4? Oh, we're going to have a 3 wide still, though, guys. Oh, man. And who is that on the far out? That is Gabe by himself. That's one thing Gabe knows how to do. Make it work.
I raced with him before. He is a really skilled and underdog super speedway driver.
Yeah.
Always be known, he will be there at the end.
Yep. Right now running in 12th, started in 2nd technically, but yeah. Got him off into the apron here. Oh, that is Stephen Miles, Dustin Loxton. Oh, man. Here we go again. Oh, be careful, guys. Jeez.
Your mom.
Say it all the time. It's not over TV. It's over YouTube.
Same thing.
Oh, it ain't.
No, it ain't.
No, it ain't.
Well, there's YouTube.
Okay, there's YouTube TV, but I'm not announcing to tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands of people.
But you could.
Well, I could, but I'm not. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, but ain't. Yeah, he's using the old Atari controller. Yep.
You talking about? He's using the old NES, the up, down, left, right, BA select start.
No, yeah, he's using a fucking joystick. Like those Pac-Man where we only have
Oh
one.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The button is the throttle. He's constantly tapping it.
That makes you run.
Ooh.
God, could you imagine doing that for 100 laps?
Oh,
Just-
oh, Dana getting loose.
Good save.
Yep. I've seen that one. I don't know how in the world he did that, but man. Like Vicente and Anthony still side by side up here at about 4 rows deep. And they're coming again on the outside. That is the 0-3 of Steve Rada. Josh Ball, the 10 of, who is in the 10? Steven Luttrell. And a little more squirrely up toward the front, guys.
Ginger, he is infamous. He is more than famous.
Japan? What do you mean in Japan? I don't know of anybody that's listened in Japan.
You know what, Wagner?
But then again,
Just come back.
you know, I only see, you know what, only see so many people in chat. Like, you know, I'm showing 16 right now currently watching, but that's, you know, on one, you know, altogether. There could be 4, 5, 6 people watching on one screen. See, I don't know. I don't know how many is watching on one screen. So.
Oh,
Here we go. Yep, another one. Oh, another big hit. Oh, this is going to take out a lot. Oh.
Oh, hard head down pit road.
Yeah, this happened up here and around Anthony. I think I might have started around the 47 here of Richard Kuhn, possibly. See here, we'll get a chase view here. Turn the camera. I can see it.
Turn 4, Calamity Corner.
Looks like the 47 kind of got a little loose. Got a lot of wiggling going on. Looked like a stick worm. And was that some?
Maybe switch it the other way.
Yeah. I'm going. You're right there. Oh, I think Netco started that one. As the 47 was coming up, there was no contact, but it did get Vicente loose. And then after the fact is where they did make contact, but it was too late. I mean, they're doing 190 miles an hour, and there's nothing anybody could do. Anthony gets T-boned by Craig Martin. Sean Dion somehow squeezing through that. I don't know how in the world he did that, but he did. They were still wrecking up there. Man. 48 going to be involved. That is Andrew. And
You know what? Good thing I did not race. I feel I think I would have been out of it. So, coming to almost halfway, who do you guys want to go for? Who's your picks?
Well, I'm actually going to go with Vicente. I think he's been running pretty decent here lately. That, and he was the first one to congratulate me. So, yeah, I'm going with Vicente.
oh man, I usually make my pick before the races, not during a race. But you know what? I'm gonna have to go for Butler. I'm gonna have to go for Gabe. The 088 of Gabe Butler. I'm gonna go for Gabe. That's gonna be my pick. It was either that or go for the 08 of Daytona. Go for the track itself, and you know.
Well, so far it's winning.
I'm rooting for the Rex because I think the Rex are gonna win. But you know what?
Realistically,
I think it's gonna be Logan. I haven't seen him really be involved in any wrecks.
Oh yeah, I mean he's already got one win on the season. He's up here, started 18th and second, led a lap, got a bonus point. So you know, yeah, I mean we're getting to that halfway, guys, and you know usually around the halfway mark and later it's really starts to pick up even more. So you know what we've seen now, I would say is minor than compared to what we're about to see.
Oh yeah. But
it looks like we've lost Craig Martin and Sean Dion. Both took it behind the wall.
Oh, yep.
Wags is picking C Brands, of course.
C Brands.
Yep, the number 4, the closer.
Oh, Rick. Okay. I don't know why I was thinking sea bass.
But
what is wrong with you?
Do you think?
Oh, we've lost. Steve Rada's got about black flag now. Oh.
Go ahead, Andrew.
I was gonna say. Do you think we're gonna be seeing more single file runs, like just trying to get to the end, or do you think we're gonna go back double file?
No, it'll be double file. We'll see double file and 3 wide. I guarantee it.
Better for content.
I'd have to agree. I think we're going to see some. We're going to definitely see some side by side, and there's going to be a select few that will try to push the 3 wide. Probably within the next 5-6 laps, I would say.
And I just want to say, Thomas Lockwood is now finally back on the lead lap.
I've still got him a lap down.
He's still a lap down.
Oh. Then that might be my scoring this wrong.
Yeah, he is right now the only driver lap down. But if Steve Rada, and Steve's going to come back out, but so yeah, Thomas Lockwood is still the only driver 1 lap down. Stephen Luttrell is 4 laps down. I mean, he can still get back on the lead lap, so can't rule him out.
Oh, absolutely. With all these tracks.
Oh. All right, well, Mike Edgerton, Vicente Guerrero up for front. Row 1, Sebring, Shepard, Sanchez, top 5. Chevrolet Green back out again here tonight. Vicente gonna lead another lap onto the outside. Rick all over the back end of the 56. Oh. And I don't know what Mike is doing. He is all over the place up here, and I don't think Seabrands wanted any part of that. See how quick he
This ain't-
backed off of it?
Yeah. They're saying the field is really spread out.
If you say so.
Well, I mean, we'll see how long until
No.
people start losing the draft with their
True.
damage.
True, yeah. I mean, fast repairs not being used. Some probably have, kept theirs. Trying to save it for, later on. Oh, man. Mike all over the place again.
Yeah, he hit that apron and started getting loose.
Yeah, 5 cautions so far here tonight for 11 laps. We've still got 54 laps to go. We got a truck onto the apron there. Looks like falling back.
That's Steve Luttrell.
Okay, so he's just getting out of the way is all he's doing there. So, I've been all the way to Japan, huh? Wow.
I would love to go to
Interesting.
Japan.
Well, my voice,
One of my top
not
places
me.
to go to.
Do you think if someone got into a real life wreck, insurance would cover a claim of net code?
That's a good one.
What happened? It was net code.
I'm gonna have to. If I ever get in a wreck, I'm gonna try that and see what happens.
Tell the cops, how come you were speeding? Oh, my speedometer might have been next to me.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Look at Rick in the lead.
Oh. Can he hold it? Alex Green right there to his outside. You got Vicente. You got York. Rick Sanchez. Dana Shepard. Ernie Williams Jr. even poking up through here to the top 5.
Legendary name.
Stay up here with the right around the top 8 for now. We've still got some side-by-side going on into the back, but a lot of, really a lot of single file, and then, you've got the side-by-side up front here, so we'll definitely stay, up here to keep an eye out on it.
They gotta watch that pushing the pusher.
Yeah, right?
Especially how loose these cars are now. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
And the 414 and 5.
Oh, he saved it!
How did he save that?
Wow!
Well, I can't say what I was gonna say.
Now,
Is
in
he-
racing terms, we call that a code brown.
Well,
Gotta tell the pit crew, get me some underwear.
Get that new fire suit ready.
Rick didn't Yeti it. He saved it. Man, good save by C-Brands. That was...
Yeah, but he just
Yeah.
about. Well, I ain't gonna say that. Never mind. Yeah. He just about got Sanchez'd.
Who was the NASCAR driver this year? Was it Blaney? That went in his fire suit?
091, Ernie Williams. I believe so, yeah.
I think it was.
Yeah, it was Darlington and he won.
965 of Chris Bundy coming up here as well. Chris started back in 30th, and man, a lot of these new guys. Well, Ernie Williams is not new, but that I know of. Chris Bundy is, but a lot of these new guys is, man, they're really showing what they can do in a super speedway. We are at the halfway mark, though. OP Super Speedway Buttkicker Unlimited Truck Series Season 16, round number 3 here. Men's Mental Health 250, sponsored by Andrew Schroeder. So another big shout out to Andrew for coming out here sponsoring the round number 3 here. Here at the 08 of Daytona, presented by MaxspeedTV. Myself, Joshua Medlock, Stephen Lane, and Andrew Zonto joined us up here in the booth.
While we got a second, I'm gonna go ahead and give a shout out to my adopted niece Emma out there.
adopted niece.
Yeah. You know, my brother Joshua and Jeremy got my adopted niece.
Oh, well, yeah. I agree with that.
I am
No.
And then MLB, Emma's birthday's coming up Monday. You know, another happy birthday to her. I got a
Yep.
birthday tomorrow, so
Happy early birthday.
Happy early birthday.
I'll just go ahead and say it now. Happy anniversary to my wife. I think she's downstairs. Did that
Bring
like
her up to the booth.
oh,
Bring her up.
oh man.
Oh,
somebody-
God. He's in
Yeah,
the wall.
yeah, he's into the wall, but he saved it. Good job. He's still all over the place though. Oh, they're getting a little dicey up front, guys.
Three wide.
Rewind for the
Rewind for the
lead.
lead.
Yep. Oh.
Bunny's
Kinda
in the
left.
wall.
Yep. I might need some Scotch toilet paper.
Gabe is trying to push Vincente back up to the front.
Well, if anybody can do it, I think Gabe could.
Yep.
You know.
Logan getting a little bit, trying to do a little side drafting there.
I'm trying to figure out. Oops, somebody getting on the apron back here. Gonna let these guys go by. That is gonna be
Casey.
Casey. Man, Casey was running so good too. He's one lap down. See what happens when I start talking about people?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll give you the old Will Smith. Keep your name out your mouth. Keep my name out your mouth.
Now, since we got things a little bit calm here before we like pit stops a couple laps, I think shout out you guys. Thank you guys for and shout out to of my friends that are watching this race. Oh,
Ooh.
Alex Green just got a bad bump attitude.
Oh,
Yeah, he did.
Man. Oh, Vicente got a shot back up front, but look who it is, Mr. Gabe.
I got 2-3 cars.
One of them is Alex Green in the actual 3. The 03 is supposed to be Steve Rada.
Okay.
Yeah, you can tell the difference between because the 3-3, Alex Green, his car's black.
Yep.
And the 03, Steve Rada, he's running a
Green nerdy tubes.
yeah. So that's how you can tell who's who. Steve Rada's one lap down, the first driver one lap down. He is up here with this group right behind Gabe Butler. So you do have Steve Rada on the outside. You got Alex Green on the bottom in the 3, the actual 3 car. The 91 of Logan York, Rick Seabrands, Rick Sanchez, Dana Shepard, Sean Stevens, Bubba Winningham on the outside in the Chevrolet 66. Just to kind of go through who's who. Most of them I know, I can just look at the number and know who they are.
I honestly think that side drafting is really a ploy to take the air off of that outside line.
I mean, that middle lane is technically that best lane on the
Oh, 3's getting really. Oh, he saved it. Unfortunately,
Alex
that left
Green,
Vicente with no help.
Yep, that puts Gabe up front. And Gabe's going to lead his first lap with the help of that 033 car of Steve Rada. Right behind him, and then onto the outside is the 091 of Ernie Williams Jr. Derek Donna out there. He's, let's see, he's leading every lap. He's been out there and hasn't wrecked once with a driver. Well, now that you said that. Derek Donna also said the pace car is his pick.
I got words that pit stops are happening.
Really? Well, Scott Wise, yep. Scott Wise down pit
Well,
road.
laps in.
Casey
Here
Pfeiffer.
comes Vicente.
Ooh. Yep.
Logan York, my pick.
Dente, Logan, Dana, Bubba, and who was that?
Solid group.
Who else was
Yeah, I was
that?
fixing to say that's the group that you want to pit with too, because
And Scott Wise.
You
who's
want to
that?
make sure you definitely come down with a lot of good drivers.
Yeah.
yes.
If not, that opens up the door to you're going to lose the lead pack.
Oh, big checkup from Edgerton.
Now you cannot pit from that top lane. And you,
No.
Yeah, so these guys stuck out there not outside, they can't come down.
Nope.
Larger group. Ooh,
Yep.
Josh Paul.
Yeah, I was
Really
fixing to
good.
say.
Oh, Gabe Butler, get a woe down.
Oh.
Oh, wreck on pit road. That is going to put the 5 into the grass. Rick Sanchez. Get a little bit of a rewind here and see, was that the 81? Oh, Rick just lost it, and the 81 was right there, nowhere to go. Sent Rick into the grass. Mike Edgerton did get a black
Bundy
flag.
just got loose and lost the lead.
Ernie Williams
He's
Jr.
actually out of fuel.
has a black flag. Who's out of fuel?
Bundy, he was leading the remaining guys, and he ran out of fuel.
Oh, no.
Fun now.
Yep.
And the final group is coming in.
Yep, Anthony, Miles, Mayer, Schroeder,
Oh,
man.
here goes Brigante.
Yep, he goes across the grass. Man.
Now, a little known thing, and I learned this from Formula One, that when pit stops do happen, it's all about time trials. You want to have a fast in lap, you want to have a fast out lap, you want to have no mistakes on pit road, you want to come out with good drivers. The faster you are to get into a group of at least 3 to 4 drivers, the fastest you're going to pull away from any cars.
I don't think Bundy's going to make it back. And I wasn't ignoring you there, Andrew. You do make a really good point there. Yeah, you gotta be quick in, quick out, but you can't be too quick in, too quick out. You get caught speeding. You know,
Exactly.
gotta be careful. But yeah, I do not think. I don't think Bundy's gonna be able. Oh, I mean, he is right at the entrance to pit road. Is he gonna be able to do it? Well, he's way back. His pit box is way back into the back, so he might be able to roll it.
He's going 22 miles an hour. I think he'll make it.
Yeah, I think he'll be able to make it, but barely. Man, that's gonna. Oh, that hurts.
That hurt his chance for this race.
And that hurts.
And he made it.
But I think Ernie, Vincent and Logan definitely won the battle off the pit road. They're pulling away from Butler.
For now. No, it's not going to stay that way.
They do have lap cars in front of the leaders, so the leaders are picking up their draft.
True.
And pulling away.
True. Greatest part of the track, still have wrecks, Ginger says. Yep. Well, I talk about it every week, and I've even mentioned it to Steven and Andrew both many times. The not safest place is pit road.
Well, and
Especially under green.
And I'm going to respond this way. A lot of times, if I'm pitting and I know there's a bunch of cars coming in, I'm playing it a little bit safer. I understand Andrew's point of, fast in, or as fast as you can in, fast as you can out. But if you got a big group, again, coming onto pit road, like you said, is a dangerous part of the track. It's slippery, there's debris. Even if you lock it down, you take that risk of spinning. Even with the new updates, if for some reason, you have to be easy on the brakes. So for me, I like to play it a little safer, and this is probably what's going to cost me a lot of races. But I'd rather go in a little bit slower. That way I know I'm making it in safe. I can get in, get out, and still be with a group. You know what I mean?
Got a point, and I can
Yeah.
see that point.
Now, funny little thing here. The 10 and the 765, they're separating the leaders from the lead guys. These two guys here are battling for the lucky dog. And the rest of the field that are on the lead lap, they're stuck behind them.
Oh, Bazente. Logan must have been getting hot because Bazente just dove out of the way.
It's
I think
possible.
Vicente is going to the back a little bit.
Oh, maybe.
I think
well,
we'll look
did
at a field
he-
pilot team now.
Oh, wiggle. 091 or 091.
It's Ernie Williams Jr.
Yeah, he wiggled. He just wiggled. He didn't wobble. So he's all right. And oh man, lap 65, folks.
They could stretch this out to another 4 pit stops. The thing is, these guys got to save about a lap. About a lap, 1.2 laps to save, and they can make it on 3 to 4 stops. So this is going to be interesting here.
You know, and another thing you got to think about is maybe doing a, you know, when you start getting closer to, you know, that probably 30 laps left, do you short run? Or do you just try to stretch it out?
Well, if there's... Hey, that's tough. Oh, Sean Stevens is out of the race. And...
I think best bet is you want to stay with a group of people that you're with, formulate a plan. If you're the guys that pitted much later in the fuel run like Vicente did, and of how fast and how skillful he is in the best position possible. He has more fuel than everybody else. He's willing to save a little bit. And, oh, we got a caution.
yes, we do. It took me back here on to Dana Shepherd. The road. So, did he make a boo-boo coming out? Oh.
I got word from race control that that was a misclick by Alex Green.
Well, looking back, Dana Shepherd was involved, but Dustin Logston was involved as well.
Oh.
Looks like Dustin may have hit the apron.
Yeah, there's Dustin. Yeah, Dustin, Dana. But they straightened it back up, and that's where Dana came down pit road. That should not have been a yellow. So, uh-oh. Somebody making a boo-boo.
Well, somebody probably seen that admin and threw a caution. Yep. I agree. I agree with you guys. I think it was an accidental caution throwed.
Yeah. Some drivers are not happy about that.
But again, coming down pit road, take top off with fuel. It's going to give you a few extra laps. Still have what, 30 laps, 32 laps left. So we're definitely still going to have another green flag pit stop if it stays green.
At least
Definitely.
one.
At least.
Guys, I do want to say this is lap 69. So we're on the nice lap. Yeah, so we are definitely on the verge of
Wags.
pit stop.
I blame the 3.
I don't blame you. But yeah, we're definitely on the verge of 2 more green flag pit stops. If people can save it when we go back green and top it off, they could stretch that to only 1 stop. It's gonna be close. Because the fuel runs, from what I can remember, you can have the maximum of 16 laps if you can save it all. But typically you pit around 13, 14 laps.
Seen a lot around the 15, 16 lap range. You know, that's why I have it down at 15 to 20 laps, because I know some drivers, track temp's gone up to 119 degrees, so it is a little warmer out there than what it was when we started. I have, seen them go as far as, 20, 22, 23 laps, Andrew, under green, white, checkered conditions. So,
Yeah, we do save.
You would have to majorly save.
Yeah. Under caution, through a full caution run without pitting, you can save up to about a lap and a half of fuel. If you're in the back end of the pack, you're definitely able to save fuel. So I think all these guys here definitely top off, start saving right away, go straight to 4th gear. You have plenty of time to get to the bottom end of the pack and to line up and just stay back there until the end of, hopefully for these guys here, green flag pit stops. And after green flag pit stops, you're all out. But it will be close.
I agree. I think it's. But I have a hard time saving fuel because I like to go full throttle, and that's just an issue that I've got to work on. I'm getting a little bit better. I did save Thursday night, Josh. I had about well, when we started that last stage, I was right there, and then I was like, well, I need to start backing my corners up a little bit more. My tires were getting worn, and I think I had 4/10 of a lap left when I crossed the start finish to end of the race.
Wow. Schroeder, Winningham, Guerrero, Kuhn, English, York, Miles, Butler, Brigante, Sanchez, Green, Bearball, Johnson, man. Top 15. Here we go. Our sponsor up toward the front here. I think Bubba, our leader. Oh, well, I think Andrew actually got that lap. Yes, he did. Yeah, he was our leader, and he led that lap. Here we go. Chevrolet Green already back out. Of Chevy Land right there in the 66. Bubba Winningham on the outside. 47 catching that apron there of Richard Kuhn. Well, let's hope he don't wreck. Skittles may go everywhere.
Well, he's in a Toyota. What can you say?
Ow.
Sometimes I drive a Toyota. Okay.
No, that's what's wrong with you. It's not the controller, it's the truck.
I'm sorry. I pick good paint scheme. More like half the paint scheme.
Oh, man. Boy, Steven all over the place here tonight, man. Shots fired at Wag. Shots fired at Andrew.
Yeah.
Man.
Got to share the love.
I guess so. Glad I'm not out on the track. Shots would be fired at me.
Oh, every day.
We all love each other.
That's why I'm up in the booth. 'Cause I can't race.
Well, we already knew that.
And that was very well known. Let me know Thursday on that one.
Yep. Click, click, boom.
Yep, right. Up side by side on the back stretch here. One of the other straightest parts on the track, other than pit road. It seems like they do better on the back stretch than they do on pit road, but, that's just part of it. That one was for you there, Ginger. Andrew leading the way, though. Another big shout out to Andrew. Lap 72, or is that lap 73? Lap 73.
73.
We just took 70. We just finished 72. Now, I'm still going to go for my good old buddy, Gabe Butler, though. You know, he's hanging out back here in 10th. Started from pit road. Logan York, your pick, Zonto, right there running in 8th. Already one win on the season. And then Vicente, your pick, Steven, right there in 3rd. Right where he started, actually. So,
Yep.
you know, he's kind of been really running up toward the front most of the race. Other than, you know, the minor boo-boos, I guess you could say, he's been in. Hasn't had to use his fast repair yet. So, you know, I think Bubba stole that lap. Did he get that lap? He did! Bubba Winningham got a bonus point.
You know, I think the day when Bubba wins an OP race, I think we should all pop champagnes, get some shots. We all party for Bubba.
Well, y'all can party. I'll just drink a soda.
Ooh, good shot from, who is that? Says the number 3, but...
Oh, that would be Steve Rada.
Steve Rada.
Yeah, Steve Rada still...
Gave Bubba a good shove. Almost got him back up there, but got a little loose in the process.
Steve Rada is still one lap down, but he is up. Here's the first driver lap down, still running up here with this front group, trying to get his lap back. Whether he gets it back with a yellow or gets it back the old-fashioned way, something needs to fall in place for Steve Rada. Now, he cannot be involved in the yellow at all. So, gotta be careful. And 3 wide, here we go. Who is that shooting up to the outside?
Oh, the 38, that's Thomas Lockwood up in the wall.
Yeah, oh, man.
He almost had it.
Almost.
Oh, that checked everybody up a little bit, though. Alex Green had to back off of it a little bit.
You know what? I give Lockwood some credit here. This race hasn't been going his way. He's still a lap down, looking for that lucky dog.
Yeah, man.
And he had to try something.
Yep, winding him down. 25 laps to go. 3/4 of the way.
I think the whole field's not really going to be that racy until after we get that green flag pit stop, and Lockwood had to try something.
Oh, absolutely. You got to get into a position to get your lap back.
Yeah, right now Rod is in a comfortable spot.
Ooh, Andrew Schroeder blinking a little bit.
He's a Jets fan. They blink in and out.
Oh, Rick! Oh, no!
Oh, God!
Oh, no!
Wow!
Oh,
He went for a
Jets fan,
ride.
he actually flew. I'm sorry, Schroeder.
Oh, God.
Oh, I hope.
And I thought I was bad about coming up with stuff. Wow. All right. Well, oh, man.
Schroeder's never gonna forgive me about that.
No, he is not. Let's find out what happened to Andrew here. Did he just get a...
I think it was a bad push.
Nope, wasn't a bad push. I think Bubba got him. Let's see here. Steve Rada. Oh, I think Bubba came down.
Yeah, he was side drafting.
Yeah, I think he came down just a
Oh.
little bit too far. And right there, it was the contact between the 66 and the 48, and Andrew
Got the
But
worst
I do
end of
want to
that
say, I'll throw one more Jets joke in there.
Oh, God.
They were in the lead. They had high hopes. The moment when they got high, they just hit the fence.
one. Wow.
Wow. We're going to go cockpit here with Andrew Schroeder. y'all get motion sickness, do not watch this. A little disclaimer. Because Andrew did go flying. And man, golly. Well, that made me dizzy.
So is this what it looks like to be a Jets fan? Good thing I'm not one.
Wow.
I am here all week, guys.
Oh, man.
And it was at that point he knew that he.
Looks like the 4 also coming across the grass. Rick Seabrands. Looks like everybody did manage to get around it for the most part, but man, a break for Andrew. And Ernie Williams Jr. did take his car behind the wall, or truck. Casey Pfeiffer did as well. We've lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drivers in total. Man. What has happened in the booth? I have no idea. That was, Mom. That's why I do that disclaimer, because, you know, people do get motion sickness even though it's on the computer. Watching it sometimes just, you know, gets them sick. So, I don't want to make anybody sick. Because I've been sick. I know how it feels.
Interesting. Complete loss of control tonight in the booth. Who's in charge?
Well, I think it's because I'm here.
Yeah, that Jets thing just blew everything out of the water. Now you know, Andrew, that if Andrew gets back out there, gets slapped back, and finishes in the top 3, you know you're interviewing him, right?
Oh God, yeah, I totally forgot.
You know what? I'll buy him a cold one. Now I'm scared for my team tomorrow.
Well,
Oh,
Zonto,
God,
it was
karma.
nice knowing you, buddy.
Yep, it's Zonto's fault. The broadcast booth went nuts tonight. Yeah, it's Zonto's fault.
Hey, sometimes you gotta lighten some things up.
No, we just had the gasoline. You ended up throwing.
Well, I mean, I am a firefighter, so.
Oh well, yeah.
Oh, we already had the fire
We're
going.
freezing.
Zonto just threw the napalm on it.
Man.
That's all that was.
Okay, Butler back up front. You got Gabe, Vicente, Bubba, Logan, Anthony, Kuhn, Miles, Sanchez, Bergante, Mayer, Guerrera, Johnson, Mann, Logston. Let's see, Seabrands, Ball, Green, Wise, Wing, and Rada. It looks like Rada is on the back stretch here, coming.
Rada did get the lucky dog.
He did get the lucky dog. Yes, he did.
And we're going to restart with 20 to go.
Yeah, it's the broadcaster's fault. We're under a yeller.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You were
it's not,
just
it's not
talking
me.
about Schroeder being a Jets fan, and we feel so bad for him. Just like the season. They're leading it. They have all the hype. Gets turned.
Dylan, there is absolutely, I repeat, absolutely no one in charge. Oh, man.
Well, they fired their GM. They fired their head coach. It's just Rodgers now. So, nobody's in charge.
And how about them Cowboys?
As an Eagles fan, I enjoy every second of their suffering. Same thing with Giants fans. Yankees fans, look, Juan Soto leaving New York. I was asleep. I woke up and I'm like, why am I awake? Why am I here to suffer? That broke my heart. The Mets should know what place they're supposed to be in.
The
They're supposed to be
Braden
little brother.
going for the leader right now. I believe it is
Vicente.
either Vicente or Bubba. It's one of the two.
I've got Vicente.
Well, yeah, because he's down on the bottom, but that road.
I don't think Vicente. I don't think I think he likes to stay on that bottom line when he's in lead. Am I right,
Yeah.
Zonto? I don't hardly ever see him pick that high line on the restart.
Yeah, he never does. I feel like just because he gets such a good push or a good restart, he normally then goes right up top, blocks the run coming at it too.
All right, here we go. Chevy Land Green back out once again. 20 laps to go here tonight.
I still got my money on the Rex.
Oh, speaking of that, let's go and take a look real quick. 7 cautions for 17 laps so far. 20 laps to go. 36 lead changes. Last time we checked that, I think we were like at 8. So that number definitely went up.
Yes, it has.
Oh, man.
Not bad. 7 for 17.
No. Yeah, go.
Oh, we got a wreck.
Oh,
We
yep.
got a wreck.
Oh, yep, we'll wreck it again back here. Yep. I have a, is that yeller? Is the yeller?
No, I ain't got no yellow out yet.
No yellow. Oh, that checked everybody up, though. Wow. Oh, there it is.
Ooh, Mike Edgerton got the meatball.
Yeah, speaking of
Is
Mike.
it with spaghetti?
Dude, what?
I said, is it with spaghetti? You got the meatball, but is it with spaghetti?
Right here. Oh, what
Oh,
are you doing?
looks like he's practicing his Tony Hawk.
No, my computer.
Oh, I thought you was
Oh,
talking
well,
about...
that too. I think Edgerton thought he was clear,
There we go, right here. All
but
right, let's see here. Oh, he was up top. And it looks like York. Like York might have Yorked him.
and I just want to say,
Oh, man. What in the
Thomas
world?
Lockwood was in the free lucky dog position because Edgerton came down. He lost the lucky dog.
Oh, no.
He is.
What are you doing, Joshua?
I have no idea. It ain't me. Dylan's fault. Right there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Edgerton came down, and that sent Edgerton right back up into the wall. Engine blew. And I think he took his car, truck, van, SUV behind the wall. There we go. I think I got it working again, folks. I don't know what in the world happened. Boy, everything just went everywhere.
No, Wags, Josh ain't sick. This is his first night running the cameras.
About as bad as Steven's first night.
Oh, God. That was horrible.
That just takes
I
practice.
still struggle. I
Just
still
takes
struggle.
practice. Well, apparently I do too.
Ricky.
Bad.
Well, if you drive a car or a truck like you drive that camera, well, then we're all in trouble.
Wow, Jeremy, I'm fired because I mentioned the Yankees. 26 rings, baby. 26 rings. I need over 2 more sets of arms.
Well, that brings it up to the. I wasn't going to bring up the Yankees, but we've already gone there.
Yeah.
We're Braves fans, so
Hey, we took
Yeah.
your picture.
I don't even want to. Not my friend no more.
Ginger.
Wow.
I love it, Ginger. That's awesome.
Wow. Man. Well, Bubba Winningham. Up front, Andy Brigante second. Douglas Johnson sitting in third. John Guerrero fourth. Vicente fifth. Ball. Ooh, Josh Ball and company. Ooh, big group coming down. Wow.
We are on the verge
Yeah.
of making it to the end.
Well, what?
Definitely all these guys that pitted are
They-
definitely going to be in the back for a while.
Yeah, well, they will be able to make it. Now, that's just going to bring the top 4. So the top 4 have been out here now 5 laps. Of course, we are under yellow. They are going to be able to save, like you said, a lap and a half. Are they going to have enough fuel to make it? If it stays green, Andrew.
It's going to be tough. You have to start saving the moment you're out of your pit box. And then with these guys up here, I think they're banking on another caution.
Or it's not too far-fetched. I mean, we could definitely possibly have one.
But if we get another quickie caution, I think everybody pits. Everybody pits and then let hell break loose.
Chris Bundy, Dana Shepard, both of them a lap down. The only 2 drivers that are 1 lap down. Everybody, all 21 drivers, top 21 is on the lead lap, including Steve Rada, who did get his lap back. Steve and Thomas, Gabe, all these guys are all back on the lead lap now at the tail end here. It'll be 16 to go. Man, oh man.
I did get word that Thomas did take the wave around, so he did not pit.
Oh, okay. Thomas Lockwood?
So, yep,
He pitted.
he did.
Yes, he did. He's only been out here one
And
lap.
that means
Yep.
iRacing did give him that lucky dog.
Yep.
That's surprising.
Here we go. Pace cars down and away once again. Coming to the Chevyland green. And guess who's up front? The Chevyland 66 of Bubba Winningham. Here we go. Back underway here tonight at the 08 of Daytona. Sponsored by Andrew Schroeder, the men's mental L250. Here we go. Can we go green? Or is Jesus going to take the wheel? Side by side on the back stretch here, coming down into 3 here pretty quickly. 21 out there watching right now. We got about 8 likes. Can we hit 10, 15, 20 likes out here tonight in 16 laps? Well, thank you again,
Come on, guys. I
everybody,
think we
for
can
tuning
do it.
in. We appreciate it. Smash that like button, or lick the like button, as Eric would say. I haven't seen Eric out there.
He had a party tonight.
Oh, okay.
His
He must
brother.
be doing a lot of licking.
Wow.
He went there.
He went there a little bit too far there, Hendry.
PG,
Wow.
buddy, PG.
Sorry, I'm bad.
Wow.
I'll keep it on the Jets talk.
That'll be fine. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. I'll let you make yourself mad at the other ender. I'll stay out of the middle of that.
Well, Matt said, watch, the lap times are going to drop.
Well, yeah, saving fuel.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, starting all the way back with Logan York.
Oh, right here, leading this group here with English, Miles, Green, Kuhn, Lockwood, Ballmeyer, Sebring, Sanchez, Logston, pretty much all the way further back. And then you got them side by side up here, all the way back to Dana Shepard, who is a lap down, but he is still up here in this front group here. He's been out here 8 laps. He didn't pit at all either. So maybe you are right, Andrew. Maybe he is possibly hoping for a yellow at some point and not be involved in it. Him and Chris Bundy both. You know, both them guys are going for the lucky dog spot. Right now, Chris is ahead of Dana, so it would go to Chris if Chris is not involved in it.
Well, and I do know.
I'm surprised that Vicente didn't top off.
And I do know several drivers out here that's got new equipment. Douglas Johnson and Alex Green, both of them got the new Moza direct drives.
I know Alex was having problems getting the wheel connected. Apparently he got it connected. But glad to see him. Man, it's working out for Douglas. Man.
Yeah, he's doing really good right now.
Yes, he is right there running in second, third. I mean, he's right behind Bubba. On the bottom and not the.
Whoa!
Yep. I'm gonna stop talking about him.
Hang on to her, Doug.
Man. Yeah, he's still weeble wobbling. Man. Oh, Conte, Bubba, Johnson, Guerrero. Wise, that's the top 6. Dana right there, right behind them. Oh, man. 14 of Vicente. Now, do you think if Vicente can get around Bergante, do you think he'll shoot to the top side and go in front of Bergante?
It's possible. The way that I think the way that Doug is taking those shots, Vicente is right on him, and he's trying to push him up there, but about the time that Vicente gets to him, Douglas gets that little bit of a
wiggle,
and he almost hits him off center, which can be a bad combination. Because these trucks, just like anything else, you hit off center, you're gonna hook them.
Ginger, that is a good question. Probably one of the smartest questions we've had tonight, and we haven't had any at all, so that would be the first one. What percentage of racing is skill, and what percentage is luck? That is a very solid, legitimate question.
Well,
It's
I'm gonna
50-50.
I'm gonna say it's more 60-40.
I was gonna go with 70-30, but
Well, on a super speedway, yeah.
On a super speedway, it's 99% luck and 1% skill.
Exactly. I mean,
especially when you got people driving with controllers,
I deserve that. I deserve that.
Oh, but on a super speedway, I would agree.
Here we go. Yep. Oh, and Bubba and Andy get into it up front. No. Oh. Okay, but before we get to this,
that was not coming to the finish line, everybody.
Yeah, before we get to this,
10 laps ahead of that.
While I am pondering where this all started, go ahead and what is your take on that, Steven, real quick?
So on super speedway, 70% is luck, 30% skill. Because as long as you can keep it straight on a super speedway, you're gonna be fine. The luck part, the 70% luck is obviously, if you look at my history, just being in the right spot at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
So when you start getting into more your technical tracks, your Homesteads, your Iowas, your Richmonds, it's more 80-20, 80% skill, 20% luck. Because if you can't run those technical tracks, you can't just buy by luck.
Yeah.
It just does not happen.
Yeah, definitely. What makes the difference is the track, really, Belva. I mean, what track and what car too, because Matt's out there. Speedway 70% luck, 30% skill. IndyCar 75% skill, 25% luck because IndyCars are so fast. The track really also plays a factor into that as well. And you were talking about that too, Steven. So we'll get back onto that here in a minute. Let's take a look at this wreck here. Looks like Vicente was coming up on that 388. You was just talking about that, and got to the bumper, but the 388 was just it wasn't straight, and Vicente was right there, and It bent Douglas all out of shape. Douglas goes right up into the 59. Oh, man. Wise is involved. Azente's involved in this.
Well, as you can see, I'm going to cut you off real quick. As you can see, Vicente was trying to go with him.
Yeah.
And then Doug just came right back up into him. Not a lot anybody could do, you know, and it's just trying to save it. It wasn't anything malicious. He was just trying to save it.
Oh, man. Yeah, right there it was.
John Guerrera took a ride.
Yeah. And then I was trying to get up here to
Bubba and Andrew.
yeah, where that one happened at, but that's just a
Andy.
little bit too far back.
I can explain.
Man.
I believe after the wreck was happening, Bubba did, I wouldn't say back off fully, but Brigante, I believe, thought that Bubba was going to back it down and went straight in front of, or try to go straight in front of Bubba, and he got clipped by Bubba. Bubba looks like he got unscathed, and looks like Brigante is heavily damaged.
Oh my, yeah, see, Andy had used his fast repair. Bubba has used his. So anybody get their lap back? Let's see here. Dana Shepard did not, or did Chris Bundy. So they are both.
And we just heard that Logan York's race is now over.
Oh no!
Well, there goes my pick.
His race, he's still out here.
I think he's talking about somebody else's.
Oh, okay. Well, Logan is back here in 15th, so he's still
Yeah,
out
I'm looking at ATVO, Mike Edgerton, Andrew Schroeder, Ernie Williams Jr., Stephen Luttrell, Casey Pfeiffer, Sean Stevens, Craig Martin, and Sean Dion are taking it behind the wall. So
Big Zato having problems.
Always.
Right, yep. Kuhn, Mann, Guerrero, Miles, Sanchez, Winningham, Butler, Logston, Ball, Lockwood, top 10. Bear, Rada, Wise, Bergante, York, Steve Brands, Johnson, Green Wing, Guerrera. That's the top 20 on the lead lap. John's coming back down pit road here. John does not have a fast repair. And he's got a lot of damage on that number 59 truck. That might be too much. And that right side is tore up. All right, well, here we go. 6 to go when we get the green. His car will dive off to the safety of pit road. Chevyland green will be back out. Gotta go on green. There it is. Well, here we go, guys. Could expect more 2, 3, and possibly even a 4 wide here coming down to the wire.
well, looking at ATVO, Mark and Richard both been out here 11 laps. So I don't know. Will they have enough to make it?
Put out about 16 laps minus the lap and a half
may
or
have saved
so.
just enough.
Yeah. That'd be 3.
Especially under the caution. That's about a lap and a half.
Yeah, lap and a half is 3 laps. So I can
That
do
run them
fraction.
guys on the outside had.
I can do fraction. That's all I can do. Apparently I can't run cameras.
Surprised you could.
Shut up,
Ooh,
I
Rick.
wouldn't say it's a skill issue, but I would say it's definitely a computer issue.
Wow. Place
So-
your bets on a GWC. Well, throw them out there. How many do you think we're going to get? 1, 2, 3? 15?
I think we're gonna get one.
I
With
think
the amount of trucks left, I think we're only
Oh.
gonna get one.
I think we're going to have 2.
Oh, so what's the percentage of luck and skill to be a broadcaster?
Honestly, I would just say I studied in film and broadcasting. Fact about me, it is a lot harder.
Do you really want me to go? Do you really want me to answer that?
Obviously, it ain't much skill and all luck.
Do you really want me to answer? If Steven can do it, anybody can do it.
Exactly.
Okay,
That's what I.
3 wide.
Wow.
Yeah, 3 wide. I love having Steven part of it. He's great. He's great. He does a really good job on helping us out over here on Saturdays and Wednesdays when he's able to make it. Of course, tomorrow night, the CFN Super Speedway Monkeys. He'll be in action with them tomorrow night right here on MaxspeedTV.
There goes Gabe.
Yeah. Oh, there goes Brigante. Oh, man.
They both made it. I don't know if you mentioned it yet. We're now where it's only iRacing cautions only.
We never have a chance to talk about it, Matt. But, I mean, you're more than welcome to. Have to set you up over here with everything. Zero
I would
skill
like to
needed
hide
in
under the
being a
booth.
goofball. Right, Ginger? Right? Yeah, being a goofball ain't hard, that's for sure. Mike! Yes, Mike, you were doing great, man. Man, that's tough. Man, that's tough. Well, 3 to go. And 3 wide. Oh, man, I would not rule out a 4 wide at some point. 3 wide, 3 rows deep. Oh,
Hang on to it, boys.
boy.
I don't think we're gonna get out of the turn.
Oh, be careful.
I have little faith.
Wow. 3 wide, still 3 rows deep.
It's go time. It's 2 to go.
It is.
Yep. 4 rows deep. Now 3. Well, y'all make up y'all's mind. Y'all want to go 3 wide, 3 rows deep or 4 rows deep? If y'all's going to do that, might as well go 4 wide.
You can stop all that right now.
As Andrew would. Andrew would just take a 4 wide. He'd just go right for the gut.
Exactly.
I just see the opening. Here we go. Oh, man. Coming to the white flag this time by. We got to get to it, though. Out of turn number 4. Getting wiggly.
Here we go.
Hang on to it, guys. White flag in the air. One more time
They're wrecking
around.
behind.
And now they wreck, but it's over. White flag in the air. One more time around. Whatever happens now happens.
Oh, there they go.
Yep.
Oh,
Man.
the whole
Oh,
field
no.
back.
Yeah, the whole field's
gets
going up.
through?
Wow.
Rick's gonna get through.
Golly. Rick Seabrand's up front. All by himself. Vicente. Ball got it back going. But that's it. Rick has nobody around him. Rick Seabrands is going to come out unscathed and win it here tonight. We got to look at that. We have got to look at that from Rick's perspective here, folks. Cockpit here with Rick. He sees the carnage and the mayhem going on ahead of him, and I don't know how in the world he did that. Golly. Man.
I'm not gonna lie, he may have taken the book out of my page.
Wow.
He is Houdini.
unbelievable.
That's some wheeling and dealing right there, man. Well, congratulations to Rick Seabrands on the win here tonight. Vicente Guerrero will finish in second and Ball in 23rd. Now, of course, that's unofficially, but we'll let Anthony and them do what they got to do. But man, what a finish! And like Ginger said, the most dramatic finish in a long time. Wow. Man, oh man. Alrighty, folks. Well, give me a few minutes. I'll get the top 3 down here for the MaxspeedTV post-race show. We'll yak at them here and talk about the race out here tonight. So give me just a few minutes. We'll get them up here real quick. Hang tight, folks. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, we're back, and we have caught up with the top 3 here tonight. And like I said, since there's 3 of us, we're all 3 going to get to do interview here tonight. We're going to bring Ball down here first, and I believe Andrew Zonto has caught up with the number 1 Red Bull machine of Josh Ball.
Josh Ball, how was your race, man?
I just got back from the bathroom. I was changing my pants there from that last lap, so just cleaning my drawers off. And I mean, what do you guys expect? Last lap, I mean, it was I was facing the wall, then I was facing the inside wall, then yeah, I'll take third. It's fine.
Now, do you have a dirt career or a drifting career that you've been doing?
No, but it was so weird because I didn't take any damage on going down the backstretch. I saw everybody and I turned to the left. I'm like, all right, I missed everybody. And then as soon as I touched the grass, I was on like ice. And then all of a sudden I'm like, I'm going to win. Then I'm like, oh no, I'm looking at the wall. Then I'm like, I'm looking at the inside wall. Oh no. Then I'm looking at the outside wall. Yeah, no, I was all over the place trying to save it. And Miles is there next to me doing the same thing. And I'm like, oh, there goes Vince. There goes Rick. I'm like, at least I saved it.
Now, speaking about saving it and getting all over the place, we saw out there on the track that it was a lot tough to even trying to save it coming off the corners. People were getting looser a lot earlier. So how was the car handling for you?
Yeah, So at the beginning of the race, we were just trying to feel it out, and me and Vicente were battling up front there, and yeah, you could definitely tell that it was looser randomly with the new like dirt model or particle model, whatever you want to call it. There'd be times it would just not want to turn or just feel like it was just skating up the track, and it should have the grip, and then the next corner it did, and then it didn't. So I mean, it was just adjusting to it, but then the rest of the race, I ran mid to back of the pack because I came in the pits and it told me it couldn't fix my damage. And I was like, well, what am I going to do? So luckily the fast repair, I exited out, went back in, turned the fast repair on, exited out, went back in, and it came on. But yeah, it's definitely a lot, I'd say, harder now to just drive around and ride.
Well, hey man, you came home, you finished third. Any special shout outs, thanks, or anything you want to give out?
Yeah, I mean, you guys all for putting on the broadcast tonight. Thanks for being here. Everybody at OP for putting on the race, and yeah, my teammates out there. That's it.
All right.
All right.
Alrighty, Andrew. Alrighty, Josh. Well,
Wow.
yeah, right.
Thanks, Santo.
Hey, I had some good questions.
Alrighty,
First top
Josh.
3 of the season.
Real quick, before we do let you go. Next week we go to Atlanta, New Atlanta. How do you feel about it?
Well, as long as we don't have the same last lap drifting competition, I think it'll probably be okay.
Alrighty, Josh. Well, awesome job out here tonight, buddy. We'll see you next week.
Thanks. Yeah.
Thank you, bud. All right, well, that is going to bring us to our P2 finisher here tonight. Vicente Guerrero here this evening. I think Stephen Lane has caught up with the 14.
I have, man. My buddy Vicente Guerrero, being up front, I had you pick the win, but you had that run on the outside going 3 wide. Got a little bump there, got up in the wall, but man, somehow made it through all that carnage. Man, talk about your race tonight with this new update. The dirt being out on the track, the different debris. Talk about that.
Yeah, it was a handful. I mean, I didn't expect it to, we were messing around during practice and throwing up dirt and stuff from the infield onto the track, but it carried through qualifying and the first part of that race, and it was weird. I mean, I thought that the track would get cleared and reset or something like that, but yeah, I mean, that new model there, also with the damage model, you take some damage and you don't expect it to be too much, and sure enough, you go into pits and it's a good 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 damage. You got 2-3 minutes on something that you thought you'd be a minute or so. And then sometimes they can't even fix it, and then you have to take your fast repair.
Well, that's what we were talking about when you guys in practice was doing that. We were wondering if y'all were doing that to see if it did get cleared or just trying to get an idea. Because the way I was reading it, they would clear everything after the practice, and then the qualifying would transfer to the race. But obviously, it didn't do that because I'm still seeing the tire debris on the apron coming out of the tri-oval.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's fun. I mean, I kind of like it, the new damage model and, that debris on the track and stuff like that. It just makes it an interesting race.
Well, let's talk about that last little stretch there coming around. You guys was 3 wide, about 4 rows deep. You looked like you guys had the run out on that outside. What was you guys talking about? Was y'all planning on doing that? And what was your game plan?
Well, I was talking to Logston there, and I wanted him to stay a little bit tighter, get off that wall. It'll help me too, pushing him, and me not gonna, touch the wall, if I'm committed to pushing him, if not clear him. But something happened in the mid to the bottom lane there, and it got tangled up, and it kind of, transferred to the outside lane. Everything washes up. The same thing. If it's an accordion effect, it'll go to the back. So it kind of transferred, that deal to the top lane, and Logston got into the wall. I tried to check up, not get into him, and I I think ball got into me and then I hit the wall and bounced off of it, but they're still trying to wreck. I don't know how I even really managed to pull off a second. I think ball was still trying to save it there at the backstretch, and so was Miles.
Well, whatever happened, it worked out for you, buddy. Congratulations. We got Atlanta next week. I'm stealing Josh's thunder. So, what's your thoughts on Atlanta?
I think it's a fun track. I don't know what the new damage model is going to be there. Hopefully the setup will be a little bit the same. I guess I really can't tell you what to expect there. I mean, keep a clean truck for sure. Because obviously here in Daytona, you got a dirty truck, damaged truck. I mean, I don't think you're as fast unless something happens up front.
Well, again, awesome job, man. Great run tonight. Finished P2. We're going to turn the mic over to you for any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give.
Yeah, I want to thank my teammates tonight that was racing in Discord here. Miles wasn't in our Discord tonight. Well, I wish he was. He was probably watching the game. But Ball and Lockwood, it was fun racing with them. You guys for broadcasting, all the admins that what they do here in OP, and my folks out in Arizona.
All right, buddy. Well, congratulations, man. Go celebrate. And well, I will see you Monday, but we'll see you next week.
Hell yeah. Thanks, Steven.
All right, awesome job, Vicente. We'll see you later, buddy. Awesome job, buddy.
Thanks, Joshua.
All right, well, that is going to bring us to our winner here tonight. That is going to be Rick Seabrand. So let's go ahead and get him down here real quick. Rick Seabrand, buddy, you pulled out the victory out here tonight, but it was by the skin of your teeth there, buddy. We went back and looked at it, and you had plenty of room there. You seen what was going on there at the end of the race, coming down to the finish. And I know you was just praying at that point that nobody got into you, and they didn't, thank God, for your sake, but you were able to squeeze through it, grab the victory. But before you talk about it, talk about the overall racing out here tonight, how the truck filled with the new update, the debris, because, Steven and we were all talking about it here tonight, with the debris model and the damage model and all that, man. So talk about it. How'd it feel?
It's kind of a game changer, to be quite honest with you, man. My truck, I mean, I had that truck that you see right there had probably 7.5 minutes of damage tonight. And that's a significant amount, but it all got fixed and it got going fast. But earlier when I had like 5 minutes left, man, that truck was so undrivable. It had wheel damage, and we were lucky to hang on there. We really had no business winning this race tonight. We had a little incident going through the trial there, and credit to Steve Rada for checking up there too and not cleaning this out. Honestly, we get through that wreck and Steve probably wins that race. He's going to have such a good run. But yeah, man, all heck broke loose in front of us there. All 9 of them trucks wrecked, and thank God nobody spun out in front of us.
Yeah, and it was crazy. I mean, you guys were 3 wide, and Steven mentioned it, Andrew mentioned it to, Vicente and Ball, and so we'll talk about it. Y'all were 3 wide with about 4 laps or so to go, and y'all stayed 3 wide until the end of it, until the mayhem. But
and also too, to get back up there, so much had to happen because I think with like 6 to go, me and Logan were talking about it under that caution. We got clipped by that cone to miss the wreck before that, so we all got EOLs. So I think with 6 to go, we restarted like 21st or 20th. Wow. So I mean, so much had to go our way to win this race tonight, and boy, that's a crazy one. We'll take that one though, for sure.
Yeah, definitely so. With 3 races down now, 3 different winners. Peter round 1, Logan round 2, you round 3. So that with the win, locks you in per the starts. But we still got a long way to go in the season. So, but awesome job on the win out here tonight. You got it out of the way. Now you don't have to worry about the win going forward for you. But we do have Atlanta next week, the new Atlanta, 120 laps, Gonna be crazy, gonna be insane. How do you feel about the new Atlanta, especially now with the new update? I'm gonna steal Steven's thunder on that one. So,
It,
how do
I
you feel
love
about it?
Atlanta. I love Atlanta, but it's going to be even more squirrelier with damage and stuff like that. Get through that pack because there's really nowhere to go at Atlanta, man. You get all tightened up there 3 wide. I mean, those guys are just going to clog them lanes up. So it's going to be a super tough race, super challenging with this new damage model. We'll have to see how it all plays out, but we tend to run pretty decent there. If we could go out there and just have a nice showing and maybe lead some laps, we'll be pretty happy with that.
All righty, awesome job, Rick. You almost Yeti'd it a few times tonight, but you were.
Oh, it was rough, man. I'm telling you now, with damage, like significant damage, it was a handful. It was like catching every corner. It just wanted to step out on you. So it's kind of a game changer with this new model. I'm interested to see how the B cars react to it because that could be a whole new animal too now. So
Yeah,
there's gonna be a lot to learn with this, man. It's gonna be a little learning curve for some people, I think, and hopefully we can have some more good runs like this tonight.
yeah, it was a great race. Well, Rick, any other final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate your victory out here tonight, buddy?
Big thanks to OP, all the admins over here that set these races up for us to run at, and all the fans that tuned in tonight to watch the race, and you guys for bringing this race to all the fans.
Yeah, well, we appreciate it. It was a little beyond what it normally is out here tonight. I'll
That was
just go ahead
fun.
and
I
warn
hope
you.
they all stuck around, man, because that finish was exciting, right? So it was worth sticking around for.
Yeah, all righty, Rick. Go celebrate. We'll see you next week, buddy.
All right, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
All right, well, that is Rick Seabrand's grabbing the win out here tonight, guys. That was an interesting race. I mean, it could have gone either way for really anybody at the end. I mean, it was just the first driver to cross the line.
Yeah, I mean, I've in my 3, 4, 5 years of racing in OP, I never saw where the entire field wrecks. Not once, but twice. And it just shocking. It really is. And with this new debris model or debris feature that they brought in with pebbles and grass and sand that now drivers can kick up just for being on the apron or even going through the grass and for it to linger there, that I think Atlanta is going to be very interesting.
Yeah, I had to agree. I mean, it's the new model is definitely going to make this more of a realistic simulator in my mind. Not just at super speedways, but at all the tracks that have any grass on the infield or anything that could give it brought back out on the track. So
I think Atlanta, and I have to agree with you both, with that new model and everything. And, Atlanta itself coming out of 4, even though with the repave, it makes that tri-oval a lot more, in my opinion, a lot more difficult to get through. And if there is any type of debris coming out of 4 through that tri-oval, that is going to upset these trucks.
Exactly. Including the third lane. I think the third lane is the best lane at Atlanta once you can get enough cars going. But it depends on how long until that third lane comes in.
Yeah.
Because it could come in early or it could take a long while just to put rubber down up there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was a great race out here tonight. Of course, next week, Atlanta, tomorrow night, CFM, Super Speedway Monkeys. Well, Steven's at Atlanta. He's going to get his first taste at Atlanta tomorrow. So he'll have a little bit better of an insight tomorrow night about, kind of what kind of to expect going into next week, Steven. So you'll have to get with me, throughout the week, if something don't happen, but you know what I'm talking about. So,
yep.
But I think tomorrow we'll see kind of firsthand on what happens, and then of course next week in the trucks. Of course, Andrew, hopefully you'll be able to make it out next week. We got you up here. We might as well ask you about it. Atlanta with the new update. you don't really know because you wasn't out here tonight. You've seen it, but you don't know how it's gonna feel. What are you hoping to see next week?
Well, normally with Atlanta, I don't know why with me, but I can hold it a lot better with the controller on older tires, where a lot of people get either very tight or very loose. Somehow I'm perfectly in the middle all throughout the run, but definitely with the new damage model, tire model, and the debris model here, like it's a wild card. You got to toss it up. You be in front, you avoid all the mess, or you be in the back and you let everyone wreck out.
I guess we'll find out what happens next week, folks. We'll see kind of what happens tomorrow night, man. Make sure everybody comes out and supports Steven and MaxspeedTV and CFM Super Speedway Monkeys. Oh, man,
Yeah, say that past 5 times.
Yeah, I know, right? That could get a little bit tongue-tied. There is Sports Crazy Boy out there. We all know who that is. Mr. Daniel Holloway out there. He's a boom baby controller, really. Yeah, that's controller, man. Yeah, you know who that is. But we're going to get on here to the unofficial results. We're going to get the admin stuff they have to do out here tonight. Rick Seabrand's grabbing the win, his first win of the season. Of course, 3 races down, 3 different winners. Possibly could see a 4th next week. We don't know. Heck, it could be Andrew for all we know.
Hey, hopefully.
Yeah, we don't know. So we'll see what happens. Vicente Guerrero finishing, in second. And a wild finish. Now, this was a wild finish. So,
it was.
Yeah, these guys lucking through here. But, hey, they did what they had to do. Josh Ball, just praying. He literally let Jesus take the wheel on that one. So, finishing 3rd, grabbed the podium. Stephen Miles coming back 4th. Logan York in 5th. Rick Sanchez in 6th. Bubba Winningham 7th. Gabe Butler in 8th. Scott Wiles 9th. And Alex Green in 10th. Andy Brigante in 11th. James Marin 12th. Dustin Loxton 13th. Mark Mann 14th. Steve Rada 15th. Richard Coon 16th. Thomas Lockwood 17th. Nicholas Wing in 18th. Douglas Johnson 19th. And Dana Shepard in 20th. Chris Bundy, 21st. John Guerrero, 22nd. Anthony English, 23rd. Mike Edgerton, 24th. Andrew Schroeder, 25th. Andrew pulling out one of his puns out there. Yeah. He's still going to get you.
Yeah, I had to get one out.
Yeah, he's still going to get you for that. I'm just letting you know. Ernie Williams Jr., 26th. Steven Luttrell, 27th. Casey Pfeiffer. Tough break for Casey out here tonight, too, because he was running so well. He'll finish 28th. Sean Stevens, 29th. Greg Martin in 30th. Sean Dion, 31st. And Brian Miskell Jr. will round it out here in 32nd. But again, our winner out here tonight, Rick Seabrands, grabbing the round 3 victory. A big shout out to, of course, Andrew Schroeder out there coming on board sponsoring tonight's race, the old weight of Daytona, the men's mental health 250. So Andrew, a big shout out to you, buddy, for sponsoring tonight's race. I do appreciate it. Yeah, of course, shout out to Steven jumping up here and helping, and Andrew, missed the start of the race. Didn't want to have to fight getting in. Andrew, we appreciate you coming up here and helping us call this race tonight. Your cup of tea is down there on the track, but you missed it tonight. But hey, you were here. You decided to help, and we appreciate it, man. We really do.
Anytime, man. Anytime.
Race first.
Of course.
Well, Steven and everybody, man, that's going to wrap it up here for MaxspeedTV here tonight. It was a crazy race. Overall, really good race and just a wild finish.
Yeah. I mean, like you always say, super speedways, it's a crapshoot. You never know what's going to happen. We had some good green flag runs. I think we finished with 9 cautions. Not a bad Saturday night.
Yep, 9 for 27 laps. So yeah.
So this is pretty decent. Some good racing out there, good hard racing, and man, like you said, just a wild finish. So thanks to everybody that showed up to watch tonight and was involved in chat and everything. Appreciate every single one of them out there.
Oh yeah, definitely. So even though Andrew went as far as going above and beyond PG-13 here tonight, But I got to give him credit. The Jets thing was rather funny. So.
Well, like I said, Zonto's nice knowing you, buddy.
You're fired.
We may not see the control master much longer after Schroeder gets a hold of him. So we'll see.
Yeah. We'll see exactly what happens. So. All righty, guys. Well, that's going to do it here tonight. Tomorrow night, again, make sure y'all tune in. Steven will be up in the booth calling the action for CFM tomorrow night at Atlanta. But until tomorrow night, stay safe. Thank you all again, and have a good night.